six other languages. Have a good time. They have good drink specials, and then once 9 o'clock hits, they pull all the tables, all the chairs out, and it turns into a club, all 3 floors. So you get to meet people in a chill environment, and then like, hey, you want to stay and party and drink and dance, and maybe even take one home. And a lot of those girls love foreign guys. So what's wild to me, the guys that are cleaning up the most in there are the Asians. It was kind of bizarre. Like the Asian guys, they're all like just cleaning up in there. So
interesting.
But I've got.
What would you say about Asians in general in Colombia? Are they doing good? Are they overlooked?
Dude, there's not many of them here.
Okay.
I mean, the president just gave 55,000 visas to the Chinese government for the Trans Millennial Project, but so maybe we'll get some good Chinese food here if they stay and make lives here. But that's
no. What? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to the beaches, I don't see a lot of nice beaches in Colombia.
You gotta go here.
Is this near? Okay.
So if you guys want the best beaches in Colombia, you have to go where there's not a lot of people. Right now, there's a lot of people in Tayrona, but you gotta realize like it's secure. There's no vendors, except for the ones that are approved.
I don't mean to cut you off, but Tayrona sounds like a transgender.
No, dude.
I know it's a beach. My bad, Dan, but go ahead.
So it's a park. So you get in there and you have to like show all of your documentation, your yellow fever card. You gotta, but like once you hike for about an hour and a half, you get to Piscina. Piscina is the first one. There's another beach. You can't swim in it. You go to Piscina. Piscina's nice. And then Cabo San Juan is the one, if you like Google Parque Tayrona, the photo that pops up is Cabo San Juan. It's the most beautiful beach. That's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
The dark-haired one is my ex-girlfriend, and the other one is my sister on the left.
Gotcha.
She's crazy.
See, I mean,
that's my ex-girlfriend.
Okay, again, I see you exploring the culture, going to landmarks. I mean, this is what the content needs to be, in my humble opinion. Now, some brothers will disagree with me, but I say, look, man, you got into promoting most of these countries. You're just showing red light districts and wars. Like,
you can show that, but you have to show the other side too, I think. Like, some of my best videos are my Santa Fe and the red light district of Bogota. Like, those got 20,000, 30,000 views, but like, I don't want my channel to be known for that. Okay, I hit that one on the left. She's gorgeous. That one.
Oh, okay, Bogota in the house.
Yeah, that one on the left is fire.
Okay, which one right here?
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. I wish I could pause this, but it's all good.
Yeah,
and this was at a hostel. Can you explain the hostel experience?
Okay, so I've got a friend that runs a hostel, and every Friday night and Tuesday night he runs a chiva. And what you do is you pay him 130,000 pesos, which is what, $35. And not only do you get the chiva, you get free alcohol on the front end. You get to go to 6 to 7 clubs in one night, and he pays all your cover.
Okay, guys, listen up. If you want to go to Bogota, Army Guys has to hook up where you can go to 6 nightclubs. And how much is the entry? Or
you get all of it included. A little bit of booze, most of it you're going to pay for. You're going to get the chiva, and you're going to get 6 to 7 clubs for $130.
Why are you guys not doing this? But yet you want to go meet that girl on Tinder or Bumble that can possibly do harm to you.
Yeah.
This is definitely a vibe here.
Oh, dude, it's fun. If you guys like
Do you drink or you don't drink? I saw the Red Bull.
No, I just got back from a trip earlier that day, and my buddies wanted to go out. Zero chance. Zero chance.
Explain that, please.
I would come back here to visit often. I would never live here again. Never. Never.
And what's part of the main reason why?
I live in a rich neighborhood, and if I want to walk to a bar 5 blocks away, I have to take an Uber.
Oh,
yeah. Like,
so even in Bogota, walking out at night in a decent neighborhood, you still gotta have your head on the swivel.
Always. And the odds of you getting robbed is always 50-50 in my neighborhood. People are getting, like, my best friend's 6'6", 285 pounds, and got robbed by a little Venezuelan with a gun.
Oh.
Like, it was bad. I was in Brazil when he got robbed, and I felt so bad because I wasn't here. But I mean, that's part of it. I'm gonna say something, but don't.
Go ahead, man. Say it. Let it out.
There's another channel that did a video the other day. As bad as it is, I agree with the guy. The average IQ in Colombia is 83.
I said that on, bro. This guy's not gonna like me for this, but I said this. Do you know Ulysses the Traveler? And shout out to him. I wish he was watching.
Yes.
I said, I'm like, bro, a lot of like the Colombian girls have very low IQ. The ones that even like robbed me, she didn't even block.
What are you doing for today?
WhatsApp or Instagram for about a good 2 weeks. Like,
could have got the cops on their tractor.
Hello, guys.
I know, man. If I probably spoke a little bit better Spanish, and if I didn't have to get home, because I had to go home. I had no wallet. Thank goodness I had my passport. That was the only. If they were smart, they should have took it. Then I would have been really SOL. But they didn't do that. No phone, no wallet, and so like I had to get that. But
Gang, you there?
low IQ.
And it shows in everything that they do. You know, another friend of mine was like, "Oh, you can look."
Can you hear me? Gang. 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 Not on your side. What up? Yeah, man, you kind of in and out on your side. You must be far from the Wi-Fi. You must be kind of far from the Wi-Fi. Bro, I think you're too far. I think you're too far from your Wi-Fi. Bro, you're like super far from your Wi-Fi. It's getting bro, you're like really far from your Wi-Fi. It's in and out. Having some technical difficulties, guys, with my guest on the side. He's in Thailand right now. I'm sorry. He's in the Philippines right now. Dang. Wait to see can he pop in, guys. It's kind of in and out. Yo, okay. You're close to the Wi-Fi now? All right, man. We on the live, bro. We on the live. We on the live. Can you hear me?
Yeah. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Feeling healthier today, man. Eating some oranges. I mean some
You eating
oh
healthy?
yeah.
You
Yeah.
you eating better? You eating better?
Oh yeah.
You know I'm gonna try to keep you on your
Oh
square.
man, most definitely. Hey, this might not be the greatest, but it's tasting better though.
All right.
Man, so what's going on out
What's
there
good,
in
my G?
Thailand? I mean, I'm sorry, Philippines.
Yeah, I'm in. I remember I was talking to you. I'm in this place, this Tagu of Grace Residence. You know, let me show you. We out here.
Okay.
Putting that out for you.
Okay. I watched the video the other day, man. That was a good video.
Where you in?
Yep, I'm in
You in
TJ
TJ?
at my apartment.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Hey, so you know I did downtown Makati, and Makati is a cheap version of a TJ,
Mhm.
but just a little more, but a bigger area. It's a little more nooks and crannies and and um and alleys to dip into.
Yes, it is.
Did you like it? What you thought
Man,
about
I
it?
loved it. But see, I spend more time in the South. You know, I like Angeles City a lot. So when I do return, I'm going straight to Angeles, and I like up north Baguio. Baguio's very nice, but it's a better mountain town than Baguio. I can't think of the
Oh,
name of it right now, but it's cheaper than Baguio.
oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm getting ready to do the beach
Okay.
hopping in a few minutes. So I'm just trying to. I'm here for a month. So I'm gonna just start. I was here in the super hood. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to check in with some of the locals, so I can shoot some of
Oh
that
yeah,
ghetto footage. Cause you know you think we got it bad, bro? You think
not
we got it
terrible.
bad? rappers talk about that struggle and all that shit. Oh, we struggling with no hot water and all this shit. They don't have
I have
no
no
idea if they
idea.
don't leave the hood, bro.
I'm for real. The Philippines is a whole nother ballgame.
You, bro. I seen it. You know, and it's so funny. There was like 5 kids, right?
Hmm?
So I gave them $20. I gave them 20 pesos a piece. I had like 100 pesos on me, so I just told them to split. I went and got change and split it
Hmm?
because I know how the bigger kid might have took everything. So I gave him 20 pesos a piece,
That was right.
right? So these kids are sleeping on the street, and these kids is the happiest kids I've ever seen in my life with nothing.
Oh yeah.
You know, they was rapping for me and all that. So, you know, I got that on video with them rapping. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Man.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, so but the hood part, bro. Like I'm gonna check in with one of the local. I seen a couple of the gangsters down there. Dude with some tats. He was tatted up. So I don't want to pull out the GoPro and start filming. So I already know. So especially in them super hood areas, like I'm gonna go to the market tomorrow, right?
Hmm?
And then walk, you know, to give me a little tour for shoot some footage down here. Because you know what I mean. It's these other dudes. I be seeing them. They be filming, but they be scared. You know what I mean. So I'm trying to film without being scared. I want to get everything. It's better if you come.
Exactly. You wanna talk to the head gang leader and get his permission. You want to get his permission, the head gang leader. You don't want to go in there without his permission because it's gonna be bad, bro.
Yeah, bro. You know, I already know. You know what I mean. Me being from New York, living out in Cali and in Mexico, I've been down there for 8 years. You can't shoot nothing down there in Mexico. You can't shoot nothing, not unless you go up Revolution.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So here, I'm in the strip clubs. I'm in strip clubs and Makate shooting footage, everything. They don't care about nothing. That's why
Mm-hmm.
like my boy. I like the sailor. I like him. Um,
Mm.
so I learned from them that you know what I mean. I'm not gonna shoot scared. I'm gonna just go straight to the dude that's running everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, well, blend. Shoot, could shoot,
Yep.
but they scared to shoot because they be walking on the swivel.
Man, explain your experience so far in Philippines.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was saying to explain your experience so far being in the Philippines.
So I'm gonna give it to you like this. Footage, man. I'm sorry about the internet, but yeah. So here, my plan is
Hmm?
to move here, right? Loved it, the vibe, everything, the weather,
Perfect.
the women treat you perfect with respect. So you know another thing too. I wish I could show you the text that I got. This was the key that sold me. When the girl was like, I said, yo, so what these bitches, they want to be in control. They want to take you this place and do this place. So the girl was like, you're the man, I follow your lead. Right there, bro. I knew this was the place for me when she said that. When do you hear that anymore?
Hey, you got the money and she know it. You got the money and she know it. She know how to follow order. She know how to follow the natural order. Now you're never gonna hear that out here, ever. Yo, bro, is it possible for you to get close to your apartment?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, my boy out in Thailand right now. I'm sorry, Philippines right now. Out there enjoying himself in the Philippines. He's getting ready to log back on. He's just having some Wi-Fi issues right now. He's getting closer to his apartment. Yeah, guys. So what countries have you been to? Guys, in the chat, put put in the comment section what countries have you been to? What country are you in? What up? What up? Guys, what country have you been to? What country are you in? Put in the comment section what country do you live in?
In most countries, you can see some great achievement that that country made. It's like, what is Colombia? And I was like, oh, and I was like,
You're gonna piss off a lot of passport bros, man.
why? Do they care about the intelligence level of the girl they're paying?
Oh,
No,
that was harsh.
because most guys that are coming here are not married. Some do, and some have great relationships, but a majority of the people are coming here to play in the playground. Like,
Right.
you know what I
So
mean?
safety, the IQ. I noticed another like real hard con that I did not like. The service, like, is
What service?
it is extremely slow and like they don't care. I'm just like,
So I'll tell you a funny story. When I was in Cali, and it was one of my buddy's birthday, and I was like, yeah, I got you tonight. So I paid for everything for him that night, and like when my meal, everyone else's food was fine, but like I don't like raw meat, so and I was like, I want tres cuartos, and which is like three, medium well. came bloody. And I was like, no, take it back. And they just, see, that's the problem in Colombia. They don't complain, right? They don't complain. And I didn't touch it. I didn't eat off of it because I know what will happen, right? So I just sent it back. And when the bill came, it was still on there. And I was like, oh, I'm going to take it off. Oh, it's impossible. I'm like, no, it's definitely possible. Make it possible. Because I didn't need it. And she's like, well, and my buddy was like about to pop the popcorn man because he's like, what are you going to do? I was like, I'll just tell them I'm going to call the police. See, that's what you have to do, guys. So here, if you don't pay the bill exactly as they want, they'll call the cops on you. So what I do is, I'll tell them, hey, you can take it off the bill because I didn't need it. And they're like, well, we can't do that. And I'm like, well, here's the deal. I'm going to pay for everything but this item. I'll pay for my drinks. I'll pay for my appetizer. I'm not paying for this because this is not what I ordered. And they'll be like, well, they'll tell you, they'll call. I'm like, so I'm like, and if you have a problem, we can just call the police right now and get out of the way. You should just have to like head them off before they get to do it because then they're just like, the downside is they're going to make that server painful. Which is kind of shitty, but like they should have put it in right. So like, but that's the problem is Colombians kind of just chalk everything up to is Colombia normal. Like, oh, it's Colombia, it's normal. And it's like,
I hate to say it, people think I'm always donkey and shitty on Colombia, and I'm not. But shit like this, I've never experienced in Mexico. It's good. Service is quick. I mean, I tell them like, man, you're treating me like a king, and that treatment needs to be everywhere. Now, again, I'm not saying be an arrogant American, but when you realize that a tourist is coming to your country and wants to spend money and have a good time, that hospitality needs to be A1.
I'm going to be honest though, I think Mexican people in Mexico are used to dealing with us because they border us. Colombians, I don't really think they want us here. Like I get that feeling. Kari and I had that discussion too. Like when I had lunch with Kari at Medellin, and I was like, dude, do you feel like they really like that they want you here, or they tolerate you being here? Because I think it's always good for us as travelers, like go where you're appreciated, not tolerated.
Right. Yeah, and shout out to him. He's one of the only few that pushes Colombian content off the beaten path.
Yes.
He does.
He loves motorcycle stuff, that's why. Right. He could just get on that bike and go. I love Kari Paws because Kari is just a real dude and he makes good content.
Excellent content.
Yeah, and like
I wish, maybe this conversation needs to go offline, but I think if he's trying to meet his goals dating wise, he can succeed in another place. And it's hard for guys to kind of have that envision when they love a place so much.
But, so I'll be honest, and I don't think you'd mind me saying this, but like, I think he's kind of, like I'm done. Like I love Colombia, but I'm ready to go. Right. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship because he loves Colombia. It's obvious he loves the country. But he's kind of fed up with a lot of the bullshit too because it's not easy to live here. Like Colombians have it worse than we do because they don't have the money to circumvent things like we do. But like when you have the opportunity, I think the biggest issue for me with Colombia is I started this channel. Like because now I've traveled so much, I've seen other things I like. And now, so I'm like, okay, yeah, why the fuck am I going to put up with this when I can just go over here? And I don't have to be anywhere because I get my retirement, and I'm everywhere I can make content. So I kind of really changed the plan for my channel. Like, I was going to make this be my base. Now I'm going to be in PR for 6 months, and I'm going to Albania. Then I'm going to Georgia for like 3 months to 3 months. And then when I'm done in Georgia, I'm going to Thailand for a year. Done in Thailand, I'm gonna go to the Philippines, but I can hit all the countries around these areas, like, and hit instead of flying somewhere and having to do it all there. Like, I can keep living in that area and then just kind of nomad around and have my base there. Like Albania is amazing, guys. Like if you've ever seen what an Albanian woman looks like, she looks like a Latina, but she's Eastern European. Mila Kunis is an example, but there's a singer named Anissa. It's gorgeous. She grew up in New York, but if you look her up on YouTube, they're Turkish and Romanian and white. So like they're olive colored skin with dark hair, dark eyes, like Colombian. Half of them are Muslim, so you're gonna have to get around that. I have met a lot of brothers in this community that are Muslim, so it's not gonna be an issue. I don't think it's really an issue, anyways. If they have Albania and non-Muslims and Muslims kind of date, so it's not a big issue. But the women are pretty gorgeous there. They have
That's another place that Spirit doesn't go. Is that correct?
That is correct. And you know, it's the Riviera, dude, the beach, Cozumel, is one of the prettiest freaking beaches in the world, and it's still cheap right now. Like, still kind of.
I didn't even know that. Shout out to Megatron.
There you go.
Very spicy.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yes.
Bro, like, you can see cruises
Oh my god.
in Cozumel, and you're a $100 flight, $200 flight to Italy, straight across the sea, like the Aegean. So I mean, the women are gorgeous, and I've heard it's a really good dating scene over there.
Awesome. So, do you think in the future we might have a travel girlfriend? You know, like the vacation? Because I say this, for guys that love a place so much like Colombia, I've never seen brothers that are doing a vacation with their girlfriend at San Andreas or even Santa Marta. It's maybe a luxury dinner at a 4-star restaurant that's still, you know, the tab is going to be probably no more than $75, which anybody can do. But an actual vacation for like 4 days, hey, I met this really cool, beautiful Colombian girl. There was another white guy, not Kirk Cass, by the way. But
Oh, that guy. We can talk about that guy later. I got some stuff to say about that.
okay, all right. But I posted this in a group chat, and maybe I might play it on this stream, but I kind of want to say that for another stream. But beautiful Colombian girl had a waterfall, and I'm saying, like, brothers, this should be the norm. When you're saying that you're leaving a place because the product is better in this country, you have to show that by the actions. And that's what this guy did. And you have to motivate other people. Like, hey, this is why you should come over here. You know?
That's a big change that's going to happen in my channel because, like, here, I get so frustrated with the women and dealing with them because it's just dealing with some. It's hard. Really, you would think it would be easy to be like, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna go film a video today. Do you want to be in it?" And they would be like, "Okay," and they make everything so difficult that, like, you know, like other countries, I've been able to do it, but that's one big change that's gonna come on my channel once I make the move. Is like every single video is gonna have a girl in it. I want you guys to log in just to see who the next bitch is. Like,
Okay.
like, so you may not see a lot of me filming near Roombas or near Bailey's. I'm trying to get into it with all the owners and stuff. And I really don't I'm going to be living there, so I'm going to try to keep a happy home with videoing. And we don't know how it's going based on what the big guy was talking about. But I would rather pay a girl to be in my videos than pay a girl to sleep with me.
Interesting. Okay.
Because right now I'm all about building the channel. But no, don't think I'm not getting paid for it because it serves a purpose too. Break up with your girlfriend, frustrated, you're like, you know what, I just want to be something into that. Mango time. So like, I'm not knocking, so guys don't think I'm knocking for because I do it too. But I'm just like, you know, I just want to make good content, but What are you gonna get more views off of? A 44-year-old white dude or a 44-year-old white dude with a hot girl next to him? Even if she says no.
Right.
So,
Okay. Guys are gonna definitely tune in. Talk briefly about Kurt Cass, because this is what I gotta say about Kurt.
have you met him?
No, I never met him. I don't know too much about him, but I can say that the girlfriend that he had, I think she was Venezuelan now.
She was.
You can just see the organic desire throughout the entire video. And guys should really focus and say, all right, this is more motivation to date and explore a place, to have this type of experience versus I'm over here at Stoves or this, nightclub whorehouse with all these, girls to just pay for. Again, there's going to be content for that, but it also has to be that dating, vacationing with the foreign girl content, and that's what this passport bro sector really lacks. I mean, now I'm showing that on my channel. I kind of been showing that, but again, no one wants to go to Mexico because all women are SpongeBob built.
They gotta go and check it out, man. Puerto Vallarta, all of Jalisco in general. Like, I love Jalisco. Jalisco, I think, has maybe not to the same level as Colombia, but the quantity of hot women in Jalisco, even out in the outskirts, like Tepeque, Tequila, the Magic Towns, you're gonna get just so much fire everywhere, and they're nice, down to earth girls that you're not gonna have. They're not gold digging. They have them, but most of them are not gold diggers. Just good girls, gorgeous. I think the quantity of women that are beautiful in Colombia is the same quantity that you'll find in like Jalisco, Mexico City, Querétaro. Now, are they the same level of hot? That depends on what you like, but I think the hottest women are Colombia, Venezuela,
Interesting. Now, let's get on Kurt Cass really quick.
Okay, so I don't have a problem with him per se. I love his content. He does good stuff. He's one of the founders of this team, but his manager is a piece of shit. I got into it with his manager. Like, I talked to Kurt at the meet and greet. That's where I met Kari. And I was like, hey, Kurt, I know a lot of the bigger YouTubers, like, they do consultations. So you can kind of pick the brain of someone that's, like, big in the game. And I'm not asking you for your time for free. I'll pay a fee, like, just to kind of pick your brain, because this dude's a millionaire. Like, he's a legit millionaire from YouTube and other stuff he's done. So, and if you're treating this as a business, as a YouTuber, you have to invest like that. Collaboration with other creators and investing in your business is what you have to do to get big. So I asked him, he's like, no, man, I'm not going to charge you. He's like, just get with my manager, Mark, and we'll talk it and like just set it up. And he said it might be a while because I'm super busy. I said, dude, if you give me 5 or 10 minutes of your time, 6 months from now, I'm cool. Like whenever you get free time, I'm down. I went up to Martin and I'm like, hey, I talked to Kurt. I would like to do a consultation at some point whenever he gets a free moment, even if it's way down the line. He goes, what do you think? We need your fucking money? And I was like, what? And then he goes, yeah, fuck you, we're not working with you. And I was like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, bro? Because I've never rooted for people like that, but talk to me like that. I wanted to slap him. Like, not punch him. I wanted to slap him. What's up, CMI? That's my dog, right?
I know.
It's my dog, bro.
I know, man. He was out. Were you in shout out TMI. Oh, okay.
That's where he met. That's where he's there now, but that's where he and I met like a year ago.
Okay. Shout out to Milano. Go check him out. He's back on YouTube. He had a question. Are you sure Kirkhouse is a billionaire?
Yes. Yes.
That's what he's saying.
Absolutely. There's things I know about his situation. Like, yeah, I know a lot of the things. I have opinions about some of the things. Because the guy that does his podcast, that sit down talk thing, that's his manager money. So they're double dipping on the content. Hey, I don't knock it. That's Martin Mulvey. That's Martin Mulvey. So that dude, that's the British guy that sits down with him, like that. So, yeah, so, Curry was nice to me, but his manager was the dude. And we got into kind of like an argument. And then, I did a video about it, actually. Good. People love it. But,
I noticed in this space, it's either drama, like you have to be like a smoke channel drama. Shout out to Razor Ray. You gotta show TNA, but YouTube is really clapping down on this. Or like you just have to be extremely entertaining.
Like TMI taught me a lot. TMI got me. I owe a lot to TMI.
Okay.
For some of the things about like TMI is a good thing.
More informative. That's kind of the informative, entertaining drama for TNA. Those are pretty much it.
I'm number 4, working on number 3, and I throw in number 2.
I mean, I tell guys, we also kind of have a lot of this gospel space. We're going to be talking about. There are a lot of content creators where we'll talk about password growth, we'll talk about dating, and it's like, are you traveling? Are you dating? And it's cool. You can run a channel, but eventually you have to show your audience that transparency because then people will start questioning you and disengage and your channel is basically what you're trying to present in terms of content. That's just my thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to give some value. I think when you're making videos, like some people are into the lives and they give value because people are just entertained. Some guys do that, but they're more on the travel side. So you have to tell someone like if you go here, this is the real deal. Like not everywhere is perfect. Dude, I made a video in Cambodia. I love Cambodia, but Sihanouk feels shithole. And I made a whole video, and I was like, most filthy city in Asia. At least you're getting the real deal. That's one thing you're going to learn about me over time, dude, is like, you may not like what comes out my mouth, but it's always real and true. Like, I don't hold punches. I say what I say. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but at least you know I'm telling the truth, you know?
That's good. Final closing thoughts, man. I just want to say that you're going to do well in VR. Looking at your Instagram, seeing that. How long were you on Bogota? 3 years?
3 years.
Loads of content. Party buzz. Never had a problem. Never got a scope. Never got a drug.
I almost got scooped. I caught it.
Okay. Well, tell that really quick, man. Go ahead.
So I brought a girl back to my apartment.
How did you meet her?
So I fucked up and I met her on Tinder. Which, by the way, guys, in Colombia, don't use Tinder. Use Colombian Cupid or just meet girls out. Trust me. Learn like 50 words of Spanish if you get like just bare minimum. I met her on Tinder, but I didn't bring her home first. I had her come to the club where I had a VIP. Okay. Dude, $40 for a VIP.
Yeah, I know.
So, and then she wanted like I took her home, and we're sitting on the couch watching the old apartment, and I looked to the left at something. When I turned back, she's like trying to she's putting in the drink. And I seem like a really chill dude, but I have a really bad temper. And like, I just went and I grabbed her by the throat. I took her out on my balcony and I held her up. And I was like, "Can I drop you or are you gonna leave?" And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "You have two choices. You're gonna leave. You're not gonna say a word. You're gonna leave, and I want your ID, or I'm gonna drop you. What do you want?" And she gave me her ID real quick, and then like walked out without a sound. And then I just like gave it to a cop buddy of mine, like the ID. But you have to realize, I mean, they're not scientists. They overdo the scopolamine. You die. 100 dudes, like, died in Medellin last year. So, like, from this, so.
100 died in Medellin last year?
Yeah, that's the real
100 guys died in Medellin.
You know DC Fort Rob, every time someone dies, he does a video. Just watch how many videos he's done. Just start adding them up, dude. Right. So, like, yeah, I mean, I almost lost it, dude. I'm lucky. I'm glad that she didn't put up a fight. Like, because I didn't hurt her.
So you literally turned your head, and then like the corner of your eye saw this.
Yeah. So I just went and took her out on my balcony and just like, all right, should I do that? Should I just let it go, or are you gonna leave? And but I didn't leave a mark. I didn't hit her. I didn't do any of that. See, I don't know. That's not how I roll. But when you risk my life, there's a response. And,
Danny, if you out there, man, click on the link.
Because the cops aren't going to do anything when you file a report of physical behavior. Like, you get robbed, you get stuff stolen, you get stolen. I mean, nothing's going to happen. So I figured I would circumvent that and just give the ID to a friend. It will do the job. Okay. But yeah, so I mean, that was the only time I ever got close to it. In 3 years, that's pretty good. Considering I put in a lot of work here, I've had a lot of girls back to the house. When it comes to robberies, the first month was Santa Marta, and then I got robbed the other night outside the football stadium.
The other night?
Yeah, I told you in the text, man. I lost my main phone. This is my backup. Like, I went Tuesday night. I went to Grander's Tuesdays, and it was Columbia celebration. I'm like having a good time. I didn't film that night for the first time in forever, and I was just enjoying my time with everyone, drinking with everyone. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I am gonna kind of miss this place because I do love Columbia. Then the next day I get robbed, and I'm like, I'm making the right choice. They just put a knife
He got robbed in Columbia.
It was 20 feet from the police, bro. Like
20 feet from the police, he gets robbed in Columbia. God.
Literally right near security. Like, there's so many people.
So this is when you were leaving the bar, going back to your place?
Leaving the bar, going back to his place. He got robbed. He got robbed. 20 feet from the police.
That business, like, it's their fault. It wasn't. There's nothing they could have done. I'll answer that question in a second, Buck. So it was like 7 o'clock at night, bro. We were walking over from a bar where it is a group. There was like a couple thousand people in the space, and so everyone's in tight quarters. Like, if there was space between us, I would have fought him. But he walked right in front and then turned and put the knife in my stomach. And like at that
point, so
he
actually put the knife in your stomach?
No, like he put it up to my stomach. I didn't get cut.
Okay.
So, but if I had fought him, he would have just punched it in me. And so he just reached in my pocket and like ripped my phone out. So I lost a $1,500 iPhone. But I didn't have it out. Like, it was no papaya. It's just unfortunate, bro. See, okay, so here's how I explain Columbia. Things aren't like openly violent, right? They're not. everything is fine until it's not. Like everything's fine, it's beautiful, everyone's having a good time, and all of a sudden something comes out of the corner and robs people. Like it just like you don't see it coming most of the time. Like and it's just Colombia. And I was like, I'm only like 15 days at this point away from moving and I get robbed again. I'm like, well at least I got robbed on my first and last month. That's great. So I mean it's just that's Colombia, bro. And I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear expensive stuff out. I don't have my phone out. If I take a photo, I take the photo, I put it back in my bag or in my pocket.
And really, really quick, this was like in a decent area in Bogota, right?
It's where the stadium is, so I mean, it's Catanero.
Okay.
No, you're right. The Margo, you're right. To be honest, nobody cares about like white and black here, bro. Like, there's no white privilege. It's actually more of a target. They see you as a white guy, or if you're a black man from America, they're gonna see your dollar sign. So, I mean, there's always an ulterior motive here. I think that's kind of one of my biggest slights on Colombia. No genuine relationships. If you're a foreigner,
even with friendships with like cool
records. So I have no friends that are Colombian, like regular Colombian people. I have a lot of friends that are like Colombians that work for American companies that have been in the States that work for online for us to speak English, like because they understand our culture differently. Like it's very normal if you meet a regular Colombian and meet him out, you're like, hey, let's go get a beer tomorrow for the national game or whatever, and then you go get that beer. And the dude's broke, so you pick up his beer. And it's $1 anyways, right?
Right.
And then the next morning he'll send you a text and be like, hey bro, my grandma got cancer for 15th time this year. Can I get 1,000,000 pesos? And it's like, damn bro, like I thought you were cool and now you're just like the horse. Like
I don't mean to laugh,
but it happens all the time here. But the difference is Colombians are used to it. They just tolerate this shitty behavior. Like and don't get me wrong, I love Colombia. It's just these are the negatives that
I
make you not want to be here.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna get really fun here. These motherfucking ninjas love vaginas so much, they would tolerate this bullshit. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
I've been here too long. I think I should have stayed like a year and a half and then called it. Like, but the difference is, I think it's like if you're just going to visit, none of it's gonna apply to you. If you're trying to make it your home, these are the things like it's normal behavior to them. It's part of their culture. Fast money. I asked a girl once, you have two choices. I'll give you $1,500 right now, or I'll get you a job for 2,000,000 pesos a month. What would you do? She'll take that $1,500 and say, fuck the job. Like, it's just what it is, bro. Like, it's that. So we're talking 6 million pesos right now, or 2 million a month job, which is double minimum wage. Like, so they would rather get the free, quick money stuff now than to work for something and keep it going. Same reason why a girl would rather rob you for 10,000 pesos than be a good girlfriend and get you to pay for every meal and every bill for the rest of your life. Because then they actually have to work and be a girlfriend. So, and then to answer the question about PR in Colombia, like, I have had a lot of expectations for Colombia, and I think that's why I feel kind of disappointed about the time. DR, I have zero expectation. I am going there for temporary. I'm going there for 6 months. I'm going out there to meet cool people. I don't like cold weather. I need to get back in the gym. I need to change my diet. The food's better in DR. So I'm gonna get there, change my diet, get back to the gym, get myself together. That's what I'm saying. And like, I like the beach, bro. I'm a beach guy, and the beach, So I'm gonna use Sosua and Puerto Plata as my base. travel all around the Caribbean, make good content, people to watch, enjoy.
And you're gonna be Chad Maxing out there, right? With the big old booty DR girls.
I'm actually gonna mess with the Haitians, I think, at first. Like, I want to learn some Pidgin before I go to Nigeria, bro.
Okay.
Like Pidgin, the shorthand language the Nigerians, Jamaicans,
Yeah.
and Haitians speak. So like, I need to learn some before I go to Nigeria.
Damn right, Marley with the vibes. Yeah, Mexico, bro.
Mexico's underrated. I think people just don't understand.
They don't understand. They're ignorant. And that's fine. I just have to continue to show the content, the receipts. Well, I'm selling it with my girl, but friends of her friends just women out, and eventually you're gonna say, you know what? I experienced what Barbie got experienced in Colombia, and I'm not with it. And so if QB is saying, hey, beauty standard is still high if you go to a place like Bucharest and Lola, Mexico City, and you're not dealing with that poor IQ bullshit, scamming type vibe. Which is what you gotta go for. Because Mexicans, they speak English very humble, and their hearts, I mean, just open heart. Like there's been several times where I might have left a debit card, credit card, here man, here's 500 pesos. Don't worry about it. Don't need to take it back. One night, I shared this with a lot of people. But there was a night where I was feeling it. My next was video. My whole hey, I Jack's girl. There's already love. No, you're good. Don't even think that. That was a different culture, different type of environment. Or my battery died in Colombia. They try to give me a offer. I don't know.
I just want to see all of our brothers better. Like, I want you I want to sell something like that. I'm down on like that. Dogs do. How been there, right? Not everything I inspire, but I just want to. I wanted to go. That's where we're and traveling. I look up there. I look up there. That's what I want to do. And I want that for all of us. Like, yeah, I mean, London's cool. I mean, I've done it. But like, I want to see. I don't want to see it. Overlooking one of the secrets of the
Or if they like dance, they're We have a lot of state.
This is a good place for them. You can come down and drink coffee. But like, I'm not the best with so for me, that's if I were an awkward again, imagine that awkward dude goes to the ER and doesn't go to like Santa Domingo where the fires. Girl,
But for the most part, you can kind of tell based on the content how the YouTuber interacts with especially I've noticed that on the channel. I tell some guys offline, like, hey,
my big problem is you film everything. Like I've got 4 channels of people out there, so all this stuff. Like my girlfriend is I'm gonna, and I know that there's so much gold in the product. I'm not even thinking, but like I've encountered it, right? And I don't want her to have people that I already have fear of wine like oh, I buy clothes, so she can't go because so like and my last girlfriend that was it. So I took her out of the cell phone like look at my story on my Instagram, let's see what she like whatever it is. Look at my story and look super white, so black, one on the highlight. Alone with my buddy. But see her the video. But I think I are that first girlfriend. That one I met there. Right here. No, no, all the way down. That's the first girl. So, all the way to the top, and then go. There's other things there. Oh, yeah, all the way to the top. Nice. Almost there. I just put it up today. My buddy posted a photo where we remember. Over there. Look at that photo. That's my friend Dan. Right? Like one more time. I'm with that. So, like, I really I'm gonna have this some of them. I mean, some of the girls with videos that are online, I'm probably gonna take her regularly. Nobody gonna believe that you're doing this. Hell no. I'm not even look fun. It's fun, not very.
yeah, standards like you heard it that hey, he wasn't willing to lower his standards. I was bad to generous women, so I gotta agree with him on that. But for me, you know, my girlfriend's trips. contact. That would have been so mother's birthday. Did you meet the family? Did you meet the family? Yes.
Gotta have some having like showing all of your life through your life as a
She is mine. No access. I'm gonna be like the next video. I'm just gonna spoil it. But it's not.
I've got short see this.
Next video. But the whole upstairs is what? Wall of look at my wall last video.
I have a
And it's
video.
better. It's good. Don't give your girls like, first girls be like, yeah, the girls here, they end up but it's more like a party, you know, get in there, the music good. Sunday, it's like, no, like,
It's the one that's not in the hall, right?
yes.
Yeah, I actually did some shorts and then I did a full part video at my birthday party for my Colombian trip.
So we're past 200. Final closing thoughts, player.
This is fun. This is fun because I love I love travel. Said anyone? Surprise, man.
Bro, you told the truth, and you were extremely honest on your Colombian experience. Good, bad, thing. And for years, it's not got robbed out there twice. There's a lot of passport pros that get robbed by pros, and they'll never tell you. They never admit it.
You gotta be honest. Like people don't realize there's no way you can do what I'm doing and not have that experience. Like I'm going to really make really something simple. But I had a good time, man. We'll have to do this again. Every Jose.
Guys, love to Army Guy Travels channel. It's really that big trip Costa Rica. All right, it is your guys signing off. It's your guys.
What they mean by that is don't make yourself a target. Don't have your phone out in the street. Don't really have your phone out a lot at all. Don't wear flashy jewelry. Don't count your money in public. Um, just common stuff. For common sense, but I think a lot of guys that are coming to America, unless if they're from a really rough neighborhood where they're used to being around crime, they take it for granted when they come to Columbia, and then they get taken, they're going to get taken for a ride. So, um, I think the biggest one is with Chipotle. So, like, if two girls are trying to come home with you, they just send you on it's damn, they're going to run because, like, that doesn't normally happen here. Women really know people before they come home. Like, if you leave for a coffee, it's great. So, I mean, the odds of you getting two girls to come to your place just let them online is well, yeah, it's not very often.
Speaking of I believe you also have similar situations.
I did. So I was walking from a steakhouse to the taxi stand. I saw it, and I got my head busted, and I got one of them, but that's the one. So, they say you're not supposed to fight. I don't know how to not get beat up that, but
So, kind of take us down that on memory after the nightclub or
the restaurant. Yeah, like I wasn't drunk. I wasn't on anything. I wasn't with Chicago or anything, but I just was walking late, well lit area, and I got drunk.
I've been to San Francisco, and for the most part, I felt safe there. Now I was with friends, so that's obviously going to have another safety element compared to someone going solo out there. What part of town were you actually in San Francisco?
Parque Wilson. So it's there's a restaurant called one of the best steakhouses in Santa Barbara. And walking from there to the taxi stand, go back and change. Because I was gonna go out that night. I was gonna go change. And it just happened. So people in the dark, one person on the phone, usually go. If someone's gonna rob you, there's always someone I'll look out, somewhere nearby. So,
I'm happy you're okay. Sorry you had that unfortunate event. In regards to traveling to other countries, have you ever had that same nightmare, or how has it been traveling through other countries?
I've gone to some really nice places. I've been to some pretty dangerous places, and none of them, I really never came into anything. I think the worst thing was I was making a video here in town, and it's a dangerous neighborhood in Bogota, which is Tabuca. Technically, it's a suburb up on the hill, but three guys came up with petties, and when I was interviewing, like, got the people to surround me and my phone, everybody. So, like, they kind of looked around and just kind of walked away. They're probably going to kidnap us. But other than that, when I was in Asia, never had a problem. When I was in Ukraine and Poland, never had a problem. When I was in the Caribbean, I mean, everybody told me, oh, don't go to the they're going to jack you up, you're going to stick out because you're white. And I'm like, to be honest, they have problems in Kingston, but they don't mess with they don't, like, the one thing, when I was doing a video in, Italy Gardens, the Hete there, the because they're not going to mess it. The second you get hurt, it's a big problem for all of us. So why would we go after one of these, have all that meat? It makes sense. You know, never had problem in like why did kill it? Extremely dangerous. Never had a problem. Like Quito's supposed to be kind of bad, but like why did kill? I never went to Quito. I know you were there, but like Ecuador's not in the best place, crime wise, money wise. Where else? Brazil. I went to a favela, never had a problem. I mean, I think it's don't get a little bit.
Yeah, I went to Quito and Guayaquil, and minus that, because I actually put that to I didn't feel a sense of safety issue. So, or stuff does happen at both places, but if you're in the tourist area, there's lots there. Got a question. Can you talk about white privilege?
Is that really where we want to go here?
No, well, just, I have other questions.
Okay.
A lot of the audience are honestly Black passport bro, but there's a lot of my subs that are a bit of all races. It's their privilege.
Obviously, because I hate the discussion on white privilege because there's so many different directions you can go with it. But when I'll admit to one thing, like when you're traveling, certain countries are going to be easier or harder for you. Like for example, I won't lie, like I'm a white guy with blue eyes, I'm not the best looking guy, but I'm gonna do better someplace than maybe like. But like if I was with 15, if you were in Germany, he would click the fuck up and I would. You know what I mean? Like so in Germany, like I'm just another dude like that. But with my girl that's on black, so good at Germany. I'm not just like, but like there's a preference for color out there. Like white guys, that's what they have. Like that, like so down here, I don't think it matters. All of them. So you're black, white, brown, whatever. You have money, I don't care. But I know I was on another streamer for black the other night. He brought it up about how Thailand, Thailand just has some areas very more friendly for black, with most of the places for white women. So I think it's dating is the white people. But
I feel that there are certain dudes where they're universal, so no matter where they go, they're going to and as we mentioned, certain places, a race may have an edge, but from my experience, I never really had an issue. I never felt the racism issue in regards to what they have in front of again, I'm like a basketball player, so I stand out automatically. Yeah. But that's not to say that these girls are pretty over all black men. No. There has been validated groups that turned me down. There's been girls their skin out there. My girlfriend likes all men. Her sister dates all guys. So I think it comes with more so your characteristics.
Yeah, because I always wondered that about Guadalajara. You know, like, 'cause you just don't see a lot of black men journalists out there yet. There are. There's more guys who live there all the time. But, like, I don't think people realize how awesome Guadalajara is. Guadalajara is.
Share your experience about Guadalajara.
Well, my ex-wife's in Guadalajara.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hold on one second. Okay.
While chat, whatever.
Sorry, there was a bunch of football games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
That's so, I mean, my ex-wife's from there. I have a couple ex-girlfriends from there. I think that want to skip to Guadalajara. There's no other place to head that. And I've been all over the country.
All right.
The food's awesome. The nightlife is better, but there's still a lot of it. That's the only thing. Like, the nightlife is great. There's not like clubs, like your kids, but they're like 2 seconds.
Yes. Chipotle tag. Then obviously on.
Yeah, I like that one.
Right. But the nightlife. Got rid of right. So, yes.
I mean, there's people who
Have you actually been so
yes, I actually for the channel, I went down there with the for the World Baseball Classic.
and he's one of my Caucasian subscribers. Shout out to Red Bull, right? Hey, Red Bull, right? I would love to interview. We can do the interview. We can do a debate. I mean, it's up to you if you want to. But he follows the channel, so I appreciate that. So let me ask you this: if you had to compare one of the horror that he
Okay, I would rather have Guadalajara over Venice.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Venice food, everyone is just like every single woman, even if it's not like paid stuff, it's a regular girl, it's a hustle. And most of the girls there are very got all the pads and plants, fake food, fake eyelashes, fake nails, and I don't really like white girls. I got a lot of other likes, but I'm not really the white girl like that. So, like, and most of the women there are very. Guadalajara, there is working girls, but most of the girls are going to be there, right? Like, and I'm not saying there's not open there's but right. I just think girl, if you want a hot girl next door, that's Guadalajara. If you want the girl that's but she's gonna take you out to your already, she wants the boss, everybody is here, she's gonna do that. I think that's the big difference. The girls in Guadalajara or like girls and then when they dress up they look so cool.
Now, yes, I kind of dated proactive dater, but I kind of noticed guys that they have a preference, maybe it's rough. I noticed they date a lot of barrio girls, and I'm like, hey, I'm good off of that now. Is my girlfriend a rich one or in the class? No, but she's classy. Uh, no tattoos, no piercings, keeps herself in shape, like there's no guilt. I mean, there's guilt everywhere you go, but I noticed a lot of brothers they're into Mario chicks. What's your thoughts on that?
So if I'm going for fun, like purely fun, I'm going for a girl from like Strata on Strata. I'm going for those girls are a lot more fun. Do something nice for them. You can go to that restaurant, they appreciate it more. Um, but you can also always take those girls. That's the downside. It's still showing up in my like the button down. They'll show up with their fingers out, with the booty shorts on, with the five dollars. That's kind of the downside. But like, if you're looking for a girlfriend, you want that strata 4, strata 5 girl. That like kind of with her family like leveled up. There's such an Indian culture here. I know that's gonna piss people off saying it, but it's true. I could do a whole other probably will do a video on it. Just trying to get my Columbia audience. My other channel, my Columbia channel got monetized. Don't really want to play all on it.
I know you have like 5 different channels, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to monetize the video. So 2 are monetized, and the other 2 are closed.
So, what has your game experience been around the United States?
So much. Okay. You at least, even if it's a bad situation or it's a bad vibe, at least you're getting your money's worth. In the United States, when you take a girl out, you may spend a couple $100 for a date, and she doesn't put out, and it's like she wants you to do everything for her. She's not willing to do anything for you. You go outside of the country, even while like dating is super nice. Well, yeah. Because you gotta put that the pre-date stuff that most of the guys are doing when they go to Medellin to the side and look at actual dating. You know what I mean? Like, so,